Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. And we teased with the idea of becoming Tywin Lannister in the last episode, guys. Fortunately, Tiziana was there to give us a very painful wake-up call. So let's go ahead and head into the city and see if we can rescue some folk. And Amadea is going with us for sure. Let's go ahead and... Well, you know, Tiziana was there to give us that wake-up call, so I think she should go ahead and tag along with us. We won't have any heals, but we'll have some tankiness and some serious DPS. We'll select that party.
My brother used to tell me much about the Malecarte, but the one thing he refused to touch was the Whispering Streets.
Because it was a place filled with secrets that, if anyone else knew, would have jeopardized our entire way of life.
And I've been too familiar with that notion these past few days.
I suggest you get used to it. We're in for a lot more change.
So much change. Gonna see a lot of people in the upper crust of society asking for change.
Ages, it's so quiet.
Perhaps the Dactytes haven't arrived yet.
All the better. That gives us time to get to the center of the ward. It's where Jezero will be.
You know the way?
No, it changes all the time. I'm going to have to call one of the lookouts. They'll take us through.
The Whispering Streets. So is this very much like the stairways at Hogwarts as well? It changes? Guess we'll find out soon enough.
In we go.
Make sure there's no lore around here. My Akbar sense is tingling, though, I have to say.
This place feels so... wrong.
It's by design. Every other night we have Earthbrands that go out into the streets and twist them. It keeps Portieri away from us. All right, time to get help. There we go. Anytime now.
We rang the bell for service.
What?
Don't let them leave.
Oh, Lord.
Justice will blind you.
Okay, well, that didn't work. And let's stun all the things. AoE fun times. I don't know.
Damn it.
We're going to have to find our own way through.
So I guess the doorman is not available. We may have gone with the right crew for this. Left or right? Well, if you guys have known anything about my playthroughs and we are presented with a choice like this, we always go left. Since I'm left-handed, and this probably was a bad decision. Stun. And more fun times. Yeah, not a whole lot of damage being taken by our folks. Was this the wrong way? Not necessarily, because we have another Masquerade. Huzzah! Masquerade needs to be decorated first. Is this Amadea's last one? That it is. And a very pretty mask at that. Has kind of an Aztec feel. So now we go right.
Ready yourselves!
Wait for everyone to get into a grouping. Silence and stun. Yeah, everyone's abilities are pretty much centered on one little zone. So we can do a ton of damage here really quickly with everyone. These guys seem a little bit quicker, though. Or a little bit tougher. And we have we have corpses all over the place. Where to? Oh, there's a path down here. Whoops. I wonder if it would have been like that. We'd have to go to all those other paths before we could find this one. Going up onto a higher plane.
I think we're on the right...
What in all the legacies is that?
Brace yourselves! Here they come!
Okay, who recruited Johnny Storm and put him on steroids? Stun all the things. And Amadea's almost down. More fun times, please. There we are.
It must be the new Masquerades, fresh as they are.
Mages against such raw power. The Medea are barely going to be of any use against them.
Come on, we have to keep going.
Elementa. Masquerada, equipped with fresh masquerine, seem to be able to wield the elements with stunning ferocity, controlling them in amounts almost impossible to conceive. Well, I could probably conceive them making, essentially, elementals. Up or down? Let's take the high road first. Oh, it's a maze. Awesome. I don't think I'm going to like this. Yeah, let's head into the area with the spiky fence. What could go wrong? More paths. That way is blocked. We'll head south once again.
For the light!
Yowza. Well, at least they can be stunned. That's going to work for our advantage, I'm thinking. And Tiziana's holding her own against the elemental. Let's summon some lightning horses. I don't know if that means we're on the right track or not. Should we head up north and see... Well, that split into two different paths. Ooh.
Oh, damn it. Dead end.
Yeah, it's a dead end, but... New ink obtained over the bodies of the Waynes. It's alright. Your legacies shall be remembered. So, north it is. Well, it's a good thing we went that way. We wouldn't have found that ink. Because that is the last one that we need, and now I think we just need one more engraving. And we go left. And what do we have here? A path this way? And that pathway is blocked. This seems vaguely familiar to what we just had to deal with. Oh, there's a load screen.
Spear point!
And did we find another dead end? I don't know if Cicero's the person to take on this elemental, but... yeah, we're fine. And two paths. Oh, we can't go back. Curses. So this is very much a maze.
We've got this!
And we're dealing with multiple elementals now, so... You better take care. Good job, guys. And then taking out that little spearman's just cake. And now we got a triple path. Let's go up. Ooh. Collectivist. So I think that is the last of our stuff dealt with. In terms of inks and such. Party behavior, codex, case notes. I don't think it's going to tell us, though. We'll head left once again. Masquerade! For who? Ah, it's Calden's last one. Have we collected the whole set, almost? Cicero needs one. I know Tiziana has all of hers. We got Amadea's. What about Vasco? Ah, Vasco's missing one. And we probably did miss one, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's try this path again? Oh wait, we went this way already. Whoops. Now we have to go right. Oh, okay. I see, I see. We're kind of going in circles. Cunning Earthbrands are cunning. We'll head this path since we didn't go through this one before. Did we? Loading. This certainly looks different.
Jez!
Wait! Now you see what I've wanted for you, what I gave you the opportunity to receive.
You and your scum killed Lysandra.
She was bringing you down. Her broken heart blinded her to the opportunities I gave her, to make real the dreams of the Mask Runners. Power, glory.
We wanted a world where we were free.
No! We wanted a world where the Masquerada understood what it meant to be like us. I am your door to that world. You've seen the power that lies at my fingertips.
Aegis. He sounds just like Lucia.
Think about it, Jezero. Think about what this choice would mean for you. Glory, power versus this wasteland that you've been living in. This power can free you of the chains of oppression, the shackles that we've all done nothing to deserve, but were instead born into. All that can come to an end if you let it.
And my people, you will spare them?
They will join us, of course. Be part of the dream that we've chased for so long.
He's a good recruiter.
You promise?
I promise.
Stop it!
Uh-oh.
Amadea?
Look around you, Jez. This is not what we're about.
You left us!
And I spent those years with regret.
What?
Those 5 years away from here made me realize how much a part of me the Malecarte were. How much was missing without them.
Foolish sentimentality.
This is what we are, Jez. Turn your back on this and there will be nothing but pain down the road. No glory, no peace, and no freedom. That I can promise you.
The Herald was right.
Get them!
Let's do this!
Oh, do we finally get to take on Nahl after all of his chicanery? Oh, looks like we have help too. Huzzah! I say we go ahead and focus on the elementals first, and that'll leave us with our buddy. Stun! Oh, Nahl's down. Well, that was kind of an anticlimactic way for him to go, though I think we may have some last words. Mask Runners. Nahl. Okay. The final hours approach, indeed. How many skill points do we have? Not enough for our final upgrades, unfortunately. Is there a mask or anything nearby? Not even for good old Vasco?
Ages. I don't believe it. You came back. Both of you.
It's taken me a while, but I never should have left.
And you?
I needed someone to hold this.
I heard what happened at the Hall of Songs. I'd say I was sorry, but I'd rather be honest.
Ouch.
It's all right. The Herald will pay for what she's done, though.
Cicero, what I said a few days ago about the Malecarte,
Have the sleepers awakened?
if you will have them by your side. Yes.
Another army. That's good, they'll replace the one that we lost.
Ages. All the armies. I can scarcely believe it.
Well, try harder, my friend. This is going...
What is this? Cicero?
Help, Tristan.
You have brought murderers into our field!
Look around you. A field is empty, the pallet incomplete. We need them. The pride of the Masquerada have already cost us one army. Do not let it cost us another.
How am I to know that they will not stab my men in the back?
How do they know that you will not do the same? Look at them, Tristan. Their numbers pale in comparison to yours, to the same auras, and yet they come. If they, who have no chance of survival should you turn on them, are willing to trust in you, what excuse have you to withhold your trust from them? If you, for once, look past their masquerades and into their eyes, I promise you that you will find nothing but a mirror. These are people fighting for a better life, for their families. Now, they are willing to fight for their city.
I watched you knife the men and women that swore their lives to me 5 years ago. Now, I have the opportunity to avenge them. Do not make me regret wasting it.
Thank you, Tristan.
I don't know whether I should be relieved that you're yourself again.
You've got time to decide.
Not as much as I'd like. The Crown's developed a plan. You should hear it. And I suppose he should too.
I'll see you inside.
Well, that could have been worse.
Malecarte, among the Semora. Weapons kept away, shackles absent. Ages. Lysandra would be proud. Cyrus, too. It's like the second Canticle.
After this, they will be treated like proper citizens of the land that birthed them.
If we even make it out. I see the Altis are absent.
But we have you.
I can only hope that is enough. We shouldn't keep them.
This will be an awkward council meeting.
Fought anything like that before?
Your people won't even be on the front lines, Seville.
This is ridiculous.
What's going on?
Seville had men follow you to see what we're up against.
What's going on, Inspectore, is that we don't stand a chance.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the mask runners. You saw them yourself. You fought against some of them even. Such savage manipulation of the elements. How in all the colors do you think we're going to stand up against opponents like that?
Calm down, Seville.
Calm down? How can I calm down when we're all throwing our lives away? We have established that they outnumber us, and perhaps before I might have thought we could have done it. But armor mean nothing in the face of such raw power.
Then what would you have us do?
Lie down and allow them to take everything that we have? The loss of the Hall of Songs will be just the beginning if that woman has her way with the city. I assure you.
Then perhaps she should have her way.
Seville!
I did not mean that. I apologize. I think I need a moment.
He's gonna swerve us.
Will he be all right?
He's not the head of the Dieci for no reason.
Whatever it is, we should get on with the plan. The only ones left to be briefed are the two of you.
Okay, well that was less awkward than it could have been.
The Dactytes control the Pale Isle and the White Spire. Lucia is somewhere inside the Spire, but it would be impossible to reclaim if we charge through the Isle head first.
The Dactytes have claimed the area as their own. It will be impossible to outwit them. And impossible to crush them head first, with their strength and tactical advantage.
So how do you intend to get us across?
We plan to get you across, Cicero. Our goal, first and foremost, is Lucia. Once she's taken care of and you have the heart, the rest will fall into place.
What are you saying?
We need to split up. One force to assault the Pale Isle from the front, to pull the Dactytes away from the bridge that connects it to the Spire.
Assault the Pale Isle? There is only one bridge that connects it to the rest of the city.
The Dieci will brand bridges for us and follow us over once the rest get across.
And the other force?
The Cacciatore, my people, and the Malecarte will follow you. We will travel under the Colara, all the way to the rear of the Pale Isle.
Under the water?
With enough water brands, it's possible. Take it from me.
After we get to the rear of the Isle, we will emerge and cross the bridge to the White Spire itself.
While the first force buys you time. Hopefully the Dactytes will be too distracted to notice.
And what happens to you after we cross?
Well, if we can get through to the bridge and cross it as well, that would be ideal, but...
You don't think you're going to be able to?
No. Chances are the most we'll be able to do is hold the Dactytes up. Once you cross with enough people, we'll turn around and retreat. Come back the way we came, over the Dieci's bridges.
And if they follow you?
We'll collapse the bridges.
And if they brand their own?
Then we'll find some other way to deal with it.
This is insane!
This is necessary, Cicero! It is the only way we're going to be able to secure you a chance at Lucia. Once you deal with her and get the full set of artifacts...
There must be some other way!
Then suggest it, please! While you were gone, the few songstresses that remain came by to lend their strength as well. The Hall of Songs is gone, and they have little left to protect.
You've told the armies what they're going up against?
We will be doing that now. A small portion of our forces will remain here, to keep the songs of those that march.
They are already being sung?
It will ease the minds of those that go into battle. They will fight better.
Cicero, perhaps you should take this time to speak with those close to you as well. You might not have many more chances.
That's reassuring. They're all about the morale, aren't they?
I don't think I've had the chance to apologize yet.
No. I don't think I gave you one.
I'm sorry.
Duty above all else. That's always been the case with you. We are what we are. If I've learned anything over the past few days, it's that running away from that is a fool's errand.
It doesn't make me any less sorry for almost killing you.
I'd like to think not. But we can move on.
Sounds good to me. If anything happens later...
Tristan...
I just don't want for us to end on a bad note. Just like old times?
Just like old times.
It's interesting, I just noticed that Tristan has the equivalent to a cutlass, while Cicero fights with a rapier. Okay, new thing on Jezero. And Tristan. And that's Tristan's final entry, which means we may... I'm not seeing room for a posthumous entry, so maybe Tristan will survive this. Who knows? To Sarah. Finding more stuff out about the land. Lore, lore, lore. Evimus. And only 2 entries left here in locations. We're filling the book up. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I scrolled down that way too fast. There you go, Keepers of Lore. Now I'm going to head back up to my room and see if maybe... Nope. Nowhere to go but outside. Are we going to have a scene, or is it just kind of set up for what's to come? And we got the Masquerine. What do the Masquerines do? Conjures 2 walls of rock that erupt from the ground and extend from the casting arc that last for 8 seconds, dividing the field and preventing units and projectiles from passing through. That's interesting. And I think we got Kaladin's last mask as well. Maelstrom. All skill cooldowns by 75. Channels the power of water, increasing the caster's attack speed. Huh. Well, we got some new case notes. And apparently a scene over here to chat about with the Toffs. But looks like the war is coming, guys. It's an insane plan, but maybe it's just crazy enough to work. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.